Welcome to episode 3 on this here Scirocco. You might notice that I am literally surrounded by parts, and these are just some of the new parts we've got. We've got dual mass flywheel and clutch kit, we've got brand new head gasket, we've got the old head over there that I need to strip because I get cams and cam gear out of it. We've got this lovely little beast here, which is a stage 2 turbo, good for about 300 horses, so that should have it flying. Stance coilovers, we've got a new aluminium inlet manifold as well because the old plastic one that's on it is no good and it needs to breathe and we need to get the swirl flaps out. We've got head bolts, we've got sealant, we've got intercooler hoses, and this been done a sterling job on by the fellow we took it to, completely refurbed cylinder head, ready to build back up and go on that engine. So where we are with the engine up to now, I've taken off the gearbox, dual mass flywheel is completely knackered, hence the new kit. And there's also a few bits we've got to sort out. So I've got to trace where this nasty oil leak is coming from, but I believe it's the oil cooler and oil filter housing. It's definitely running out of there, but you can see there's sludge and there's crud everywhere. So all that's got to be dealt with. Now I'm going to get the sump off this, clean out the oil pickup, make sure that's all good to go. And then we're almost at the point where we can start building this back up, getting that new head on, getting everything prepped to go back in there. And we're going to have to do some exhaust work because this is going to be made faster as well. So nothing left to do but crack on. This looks a fair bit different to the last time you saw it. We are motoring now. We have got the flywheel on, the new clutch in, the gearbox is on, the head is on and torqued down, the cams are in, everything's timed up. We've just got to get the timing belt on, few coolant hoses, a little bit of routing here and there, do the EGR blank off, and it is going back in there today. And then it's just exhaust time, and we should be flying on it. It should be running and driving come Thursday of this week, and it's currently Wednesday. So, well, the clock is against us, but we'll crack on as we always do, and you'll watch this go back in the car very shortly. Now that is a huge jump in the right direction. The engine is back in, bolted up on the mount, so I can now get to threading everything where it needs to go, piping everything up and connecting all the wiring because this needs to be running today. And it is already 20 to 3, so we are pushed for time. Nothing left to do but get on with it. And it is finished. Well, almost, because we've got one last piece to put on, which is this awesome ram air induction kit, and that will completely finish it off and cap this build off pucker. Let's get it installed. So it protects it, I believe.
No, so this pipe comes this side of that.
Oh, okay, it goes that way. So we need to feed that underneath, yeah. Right. Of course, all the angles are great. It should sit underneath like that, but then you've got to get the...
what they go on?
They go onto your old airbox mountings under here, so it's almost like it's not quite... So to fit this to the Scirocco, not too difficult. You have to take out the standard airbox, and then you also have to do away with this little plastic scoop here, because what happens is, once this is out, the actual plate that forms part of the heat shield here sits in place like so, and creates you a new air scoop. And this heat shield just sits down on the original airbox bungs, like so. Push that down, get that nicely pushed into place, and that creates our new scoop. And then we have some other metal that comes across here and channels air straight into the filter. Next bit then is this upright metal stanchion that goes in here to form part of the box. So as you can see, Rob's just putting the protective strip around the edge where it intersects with any hoses, so it protects it from obviously any rub throughs. So I've got the fixings lined up here with the little lock washers on that just go into these 4 holes here, and then it bolts down to this airbox mounting as well, so it creates a nice solid point. Then all we do, we take our nice new silicone hose that they've provided, and it comes into the filter housing like so from the MAF, and we can sit the filter on, and then there's a little vacuum hose there that we connect that one into. Could yanch this, to be fair. So, main induction pipe on. Oh, get on there. They do take a bit of fighting onto these MAFs, but persevere. You ain't getting a leak in this, dude, that's for sure.
Does that jubbly need loosening?
I have slackened it quite a bit, actually. Don't want to pop it open, though. Shut up, Dan.
Well, yeah, the clips are working.
Yes, that is a good point, actually.
I'll go on better if you want to do it first.
I mean, I'd slackened it pretty well, to be fair, but I don't want it... It's right at the tip now, so I don't want it to pop open, that's all. So it is just working it on now. Oh, this is warm work. It does sort of have a stop collar there, but if it butts right up, then we can position it right and get it through the plate. Roberto, if I hold this, you push and wiggle and twist. Oh, you bastard. Yowza. Oh, okay.
You know what, I'll tell you that's not enough.
Yeah, I reckon that might be on enough. Now we have to essentially fish it into place. Let's pull that off so we don't scratch and damage anything. We can obviously collapse the end of the pipe round like so. Okay, fantastic.
You're in.
Right, so that goes onto there, which we'll put on in a moment, so I'm going to tighten this clamp down. Last bit to go on then, the beautiful filter. They're orientated, so if that sits at the bottom, you get this lovely branding at the top as well. So nice and easy, slide it into the pipe, and then just latch down the clamp, and that is looking fantastic. So there we are, fitted. I'll tighten the clamp up, and we are good to go. Look at that, it looks incredible. There's one last thing to do, and that is to hear it, because I want to hear how that induction sounds. Rob, if you please. Fair to say, that sounds really, really nice. I am really pleased to say that this is finally a wrap on this project. That was the last piece to put on, and it means it is done, dusted, and out of my hair. So that is an absolute bonus. It can go. So I hope I never see that car again. In all fairness, I'm going to see it more or less every day because Rob's one of our best mates. However, it's been a real pleasure doing that, and it's been a challenging build because it's thrown different issues and challenges up all the way throughout the whole project. But safe to say, perseverance, we got there in the end, and it is now fantastic. It's running really nice power, and it is quick, and it is fun, and it sounds fantastic. Now, that's the end of this one. As always, make sure you smash that subscribe button for us, give us a like, and drop a comment, and join us in the next one to see what we're up to next time.